Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the YouTube station identification with New Bedford, Massachusetts resident YouTubers. And I'm here live in the basement. No, this is not NTV's remote control. And I'm not Ken Ober, God rest his soul. My name is Eric Lima, and you're watching WEML 77, WEML TV, channel 77, excuse me, episode 137. Forgive me, my brain has been, I've been scatterbrained all day today as far as online concerned. I don't know if you saw the Rent and Raid podcast. I had end up being the host moderator of the show, so to speak. And I want to thank Brandon Martin for giving me the opportunity. And I want to thank Andrew Hawking and Michael Bombardier for helping me out, especially Andrew Hawking. I do appreciate his veteran expertise on the podcast. Thank you very much. I want to thank Tricky and Scorpion Death Drop for coming in and helping, trying to help us out, co-hosting the show, or audition. I hope you guys, we were hoping that you be, I consider you guys in consideration. You guys have a lot, especially you, Tricky, and I want to thank you guys. I don't know if you guys watch my YouTube videos or not. Thank you for coming in, and I thank all the viewers out there for your support. And came in the Rate and Raid podcast episode 78. Brandon Martin, I know I made a few mistakes, so I do apologize for that. If you want to talk to me, I'd be more than happy to discuss things with you, and hopefully I do better. I know you'll be working working next Thursday as well, so I will. But I'm on vacation, so I have a lot more time to prepare for everything going on. I didn't think it was going to be right away this, but he knew just in case. So I'm being very smart about this. So I'm very, like I said, I want to thank Hangman Charlie and Tom Willis for their support and as well, and for inviting me in, having chatted with an old friend that happened to be part of the podcast was out well today. I'm not gonna mention his name. I have nothing against him. This is that for his safety's sake, for my safety's sake, and all that good stuff. So let's leave it at that. So very, very thankful. Now, the toughest part about doing the podcast is NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver 2 was tonight. I'm going to have to watch the whole thing over again. But I'm going to watch it nonetheless. But I did bounce back and forth. And they had a pre-show matchup. Breezango. It's going to be this one's going to be a shorter video because I got to get some sleep. Because I got, work tomorrow. And the weekend, tomorrow and Saturday. I got to work Saturday. During the and then I have vacation next week, and then I got work one more week, and then the final week of April, I'm taking that week off. It's already been signed sealed because it's been a crazy year. It's going to be a crazy month, and I think once April is over for our workplace, everything hopefully for our sake will be back to normal. So, so we're doing this, and we're kind of doing this. I'm trying to go over a little over 10 minutes at least, because it has been a crazy. It's going to be a crazy week for wrestling. Of course, WrestleMania. Didn't get a chance to watch Impact Wrestling for tonight as well. Like I said, everything is just gone just cocoa bananas, as Johnny Gargano would say. So, speaking of NXT Stand and Deliver, they had a pre-show matchup. It looks like there's a matchup where the tag team matchup, Breezango went teaming up against Killian Dane and Drake Maverick. The winning team will get their first crack at the new NXT Tag Team Champions MSK. That will be Nash Carter and Wes Lee. And Killian Dane and Drake Maverick will be the first ones to get their shot. They picked up the victory over the veteran team of Breezango. Dane and Maverick has not teamed up with a lot, and they had that crazy. They had that crazy chemistry where the little guy with big guy, big guy. The little guy wants to be the friendly dude. The big guy wants to fight and all that good stuff. Then there's the ladder match to kick off the ladder match for the unification of the Cruiserweight Championship. Jordan Devlin was the legit Cruiserweight champion until the pandemic happened, and they had to tournament for the interim Cruiserweight Championship. That belonged to Santos Escobar, where he was known as El Hijo del Fantasma. But in the end, he turned bad. He changed his name and had a crew with him. So Santos Escobar. But in the end, Santos Escobar is your undisputed, unified NXT Cruiserweight Champion. So the title is staying stateside, and Jordan Devlin, I think he's got bigger fish to fry going back to NXT, going back across the pond. So he says once business is done here. Then Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed the new tag team champions MSK. They're looking forward to the next challenge, and they know they got Killian Dane and Drake Maverick waiting in the wings to challenge them. So that's going to be a good matchup. And the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship matchup, Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon, the Fire Pit, defending their title against the Ways, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Hard-fought matchup, but in the end, Blackheart and Moon showed they got heart, they got courage, they got guts, and ended up retaining the tag team titles. And then the NXT North American title, back-to-back members of the Way in back-to-back matches. Johnny Gargano versus Bronson Reed, but in the end, after a hard-fought matchup, though, Bronson Reed gave all he got against Johnny Gargano, but Bronson Reed made a few mistakes. Johnny Gargano used his brains to outsmart Gargano and ended up winning, ended up retaining his NXT North American title. Who's next in line to challenge Mr. Gargano? Well, we'll find out and see. The NXT Heavyweight title on the line, Finn Balor, the Prince, the founder of the Bullet Club, which is gone crazy over in AEW right now, defends the NXT Championship against Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross, I look at Karrion Kross, okay? He lost the title. He had the title, but then he didn't lose the title. He had to forfeit the title due to injury. So, and he's been undefeated in NXT. He's never lost a match. And tonight, it makes no difference. Karrion Kross is still undefeated, but he's the new NXT Heavyweight Champion. And, Karrion Kross, I look at him, he's got it all. He reminds me of Sid with the facial expressions, Jake the Snake Roberts with the promos, soft voice. There's a saying, they'll talk soft, carry a big stick. You see, Joey Styles. Not Joey Styles. What am I thinking Joey Styles for? He doesn't talk. He talks loud. All right. There's a saying. All right. When it comes to Karrion Kross, this saying, I'm going to try this again. Talk soft, carry a big stick. Now, Bobby Lashley is a perfect example of that. He doesn't talk loud. He talks very soft. But the big stick, that means he carries it in the ring. Carry a big stick, that means his moves is the big stick. Same thing with Karrion Kross, his power, his ability to wrestle, judo, and grappling back. Karrion Kross amazes me. He's got the size and strength and everything else. And with that Doomsday Saito suplex, he did beat Fallon Balor to get the title. And I'll tell you what, when you have a beautiful woman like Scarlett Bordeaux in your corner, the sky's the limit. There's nothing that could stop you. Right now, Karrion Kross is on fire. He's, like I said, a lot of respect for the guy. He's got the intensity. Gotta love Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross is the future. If he ever ends up on Raw or SmackDown, whoever's holding a championship, whoever's holding the United States title and the WWE Championship, by the time Karrion Kross goes over to Raw, watch your backs. You're a bullseye, and Karrion Kross is the archer. Same thing on SmackDown. If whoever has the Universal and the Intercontinental Championships, watch out. And if he's willing to team up with anybody, whoever's the tag team titles, watch your backs, because Karrion Kross is one of the most intense. And many people will call him psychotic. I don't think so. I don't consider him psychotic. I consider him, one. It is something that. It is something that So I did and just so I want to thank it was an amazing matchup. Karrion Kross, he's the man of the future, and we're ready to go. And that's why I'm personally thinking that he's ready for So I'm thinking that Karrion Kross is the man, is the future, definitely. So in the WWE, watch out. I know if Karrion Kross would go up to either roster. I'm hoping he doesn't. I like to see him feud with Damian Priest once again. That'll be a heck of a feud, you know. And Karrion Kross and the Fiend. I like to see what mind games Karrion Kross can play when it comes to the Fiend, and I'm sure it will. Like I say, pick up a few things from Jake the Snake Roberts. Hey, you know what? Why don't I'm sure he's probably a Jake the Snake Roberts fan. Karrion Kross, look out, watch him and watch him in the future. Mackenzie Mitchell did interview Legado El Fantasma, Santos Escobar, bragging he's now the undisputed cruiserweight champion. Who's going to challenge him? Who's going to step up against him? Probably we'll watch in 205 Live to see who will get that shot. I know Kurt Stallion's got a cruiserweight title shot in his back pocket. He'll use that. He'll use that when he gets a chance to. But we haven't heard much from Kurt Stallion. Hopefully he's okay. I heard he's injured. So that means someone else will have to step up, probably August Gray. I think Arya Daivari and Tony Nese are due for a shot as well. So we'll see what happens. The unsanctioned match between former Undisputed Era partners Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, Bay. It was a barn burner brawl. It was a fight. It had everything. Toolboxes have been used. People go through steel ramps. Adam Cole kicking the thing on the side, and he's kicking the steel ramp on the side, and it was crazy to say the least. But after a knee shot with chains to the face of Adam Cole, knocking him out, Kyle O'Reilly picked up the victory, and Adam Cole was taken out on a stretcher. Hopefully, Adam Cole is okay because he really didn't. They really did. Him and O'Reilly, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly did it. And talking about a feud, kind of like Terry Funk and Cactus Jack, and probably they went, oh man, it was that nuts. It was that insane. So that is all the time I have for episode 137 of WEML-TV channel 77. NXT Night 2 Stand Deliver Event Center has been complete, guys. Like I said, I need to get some sleep because I got work tomorrow. I'm going to upload this video and do exactly that. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and hope you see you guys on the next episode. Episode 138 of WEML TV channel 77. And I am hoping that you guys stay blessed, and you guys stay blessed and be safe. All right, have a good night, people.